Go ahead, France.
Ants?
Not an ant. Go ahead, Timothy.
Moths?
Not a moth. The answer, beetles.
Beetles.
There are about, would you believe, 290,000 species of beetle.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
And that doesn't include the Volkswagen. Okay, France, go ahead, choose the next flying
the
saucer.
Number 6.
That's a good point. Number 6.
6.
Here we are.
Okay. From the category government, justices of the Supreme Court are appointed by the president to a term of how many years?
Go ahead, France.
6 years?
I'm sorry, not
Not
6 years. Go ahead, Eli.
3 years?
Not 3 years either. Go, Timothy.
5 years?
Not 5 years either. Marcial, go for it.
4 years?
4 years. Excellent. Well done, Marshall. You're up there on the scoreboard. Go ahead, choose the next flying saucer. We have 3 more left to be captured.
Number 3.
Number 3. Here we go. Category bestsellers. In 1997, Jack Canfield and Mark Hansen wrote a 3rd serving of what best-selling inspirational book? Go ahead, Timothy.
Chicken soup for the soul?
Chicken Soup for the Soul. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Go ahead, Timothy. The buzzer means we have 1 more minute to go. Choose the next flying saucer, please.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Number
Okay,
1
here we
from
go.
the category games and leisure. How many points do you get if you hit the center bullseye in darts?
Go ahead, Marcel.
100.
I'm sorry, not
Not
100.
100.
Eli.
50.
50. Well done,
50.
Eli. 50 points. Okay, go ahead, Eli. We have 1 more to go. And it's under the category World Cities. Okay, this is for everyone. Listen up. What city was formerly known as Saigon? Go ahead, France.
Vietnam?
I'm sorry, no. Eli.
Ho Chi Minh
Ho Chi Minh. Well done.
Okay, that completes.
That completed. Good guess, though, France. Ho Chi Minh is the largest city of Vietnam, although he got the idea. Okay, so at this point in time, we've captured all of our flying saucers, and look at that colorful board we have right there.
Wow.
Let's get an update on the scores, Regine.
Okay, 230 points for Maricel School with Ella.
Okay. Not far back, we have Timothy with 160 points from Marymount School.
And next up for Pasay City South High School, we have 110 points for Marcial.
And finally, we have France from University of Santo Tomas High School with 140 points. It's still too early to tell who's going to run away with a win. We have a couple more quizzes left. When we come back, we shall have...
Blockbusters, everyone.
And you know what I always say, bring out the popcorn, the tumbakwan, the iced tea, the soft drinks, whatever. We'll be right back here on the Digital LG Quiz. Don't go away.
Ngayong linggo, the spotlight is on SOP. As guests Wawi, Jenny, Zar, Asunta, Judy, Koji, April Boys, Kimpi, Bricks, Hype, Barbie's Cradle, Speed, Lanning, Sunshine, International star Rick Price, plus special co-hosts Michael V. and Lena. Hog the limelight for a megawatt Sunday noon party. Lights on as SOP rules. May bagong panganib na kinakaharap.
Isuko mo ng armor ngayon din. Kapag hindi ka sumunod, masusurog at maglalaon daigdig niyong makalipas sa 12 oras.
Bakit ninyo ginagawa ito? Bakit, Sir Prinsa?
Ang kanyang mortal na kaaway.
Hindi po kayo dapat magasik ng lagim sa daigdig at ilagay sa panganib ang mga inosenteng tao!
The Royal Armor versus the Rebel Sword.
Ang espadang tumapos sa buhay ng mahal na hari at reyna ng Grand. Hanggang dito na lang, Prinsesa. Paalam. Prinsesa ng Pamilya Royal!
Ang pagtatapos ng Grand Dawn.
Hey, everyone, welcome back to the Digital LG Quiz.
That's right. Okay, we're in our 16th weekly finals, and this is the round called Blockbusters. So settle down in your seats
Yes.
as the curtains are about to rise on our Mini Film Fest.
Now, 6 popular films, well, blockbuster films as they are, old and new, are going to be shown. And at the end of each clip, a question will be asked relevant to that film.
That's right.
Every correct answer is worth 30 points. And again, this is another toss-up for all our
Right.
players today.
Okay, so once again, no deductions for wrong answers, so keep those educated guesses coming. And if we're about ready, let's roll the first film clip. Number 1. Oh, perfect timing. Around the World in 80 Days is the story of Phineas Fogg, an English gentleman who undertakes a wager to go around the world within the prescribed period, despite endless obstacles. This Oscar-winning 1958 movie features an all-star cast, led by David Niven and Shirley MacLaine. Question: the film was based on whose popular 1873? Go ahead, Eli.
Jules Verne.
Jules Verne, well done. The novel Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne, 1873. Well done. Okay, let's roll the next film clip, number 2.
In 1995, Alice Walker's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel The Color Purple graced the big screen in this masterfully shot film of the same title starring Danny Glover and Whoopi Goldberg. It follows a black girl's life and hard times in the American South in the early 1900s, a sprawling 40-year saga of characters both frustrated and fulfilled. The film's rich performances include the screen debut of Oprah Winfrey as Sophia.
Right.
Question: The Color Purple is considered the first serious movie of which celebrated special effects director?
Director. Go ahead, Franz.
Steven Spielberg.
Steven
Correct.
Spielberg, well done. Okay.
Good
Okay, let's roll the next film clip, number 3. Let's see what we have next.
That only the true king could pull this magical sword from its stone.
There was a lot of animation magic in 1998 with the release of Magic Sword. Here, a plucky girl meets up with a young blind hermit, a goofy two-headed dragon, and a mysterious silver-winged falcon, and together, they endeavor to fight the sword in order to save the kingdom from an evil knight. What sword was this? Go ahead, Timothy.
Excalibur.
Excalibur. Well done. Of course, as we all know, Excalibur is King Arthur's symbol of power. Let's roll the next film clip, number 4.
Speaking of special effects, viewers had a bundle of those in 1984 through Ghostbusters, a funny and often frightening film about 3 oddball scientists who fight evil spirits for a living. Taking the spotlight here are Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Sigourney Weaver. Also worthy of memory was the film's theme song, which was composed and sung by whom?
That's a tough one.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can hum it, but who composed it and sang it?
Something cool in the name of...
Who are
Okay,
you gonna call?
time's up. The answer is Ray Parker Jr.
Ray Parker Jr. We got a
I
few
guess you
grimaces
could
in the
say.
audience. They're like, oh yeah, we knew that one. Okay, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Okay, let's roll the next film clip, number 5. Here we go.
I'm also just a girl. Standing in front of a boy. Asking him.
Can the most famous film star in the world fall for the man in the street? This was the intriguing question posed by Notting Hill, undoubtedly the date movie of 1999. Well, every man's dream came true for William Thacker, a successless Notting Hill bookstore owner, played by Hugh Grant, when he meets Anna Scott, played by Julia Roberts. Eventually, William and Anna get to know each other better, but being with the world's most wanted woman isn't as easy as our heroes soon found out. The question: Notting Hill is a real district of what city? Go ahead, Franz.
England.
I'm sorry, no, we're looking for a city. Go ahead, Eli.
New York.
Not New York.
Looks like time's up.
Timothy, are we gonna take that? Go ahead, Timothy.
Chicago.
Not Chicago.
Chicago.
Marcel, would you like to take a stab at it? No deductions for wrong answers. Timer's ticking away. Timer's up.
Okay.
London. The city, oh, a couple of claps up there.
That's where Notting Hill is a district
Yeah, it's a
of.
district of London, the city of London. Okay, we have one more film clip to go. Number 6. Here we go. Roll it.
Sarah, huwag kang tutulad sa mga kabataan dyan.
Tama.
Tama,
Tandaan
tama.
mong para sa atin,
On the
mga
local
Muslim,
movie
ang
scene,
pinakamalaki
in 1998, director Joel Lamangan followed up his earlier success with the Flor Contemplacion story with the Sara Balabagan story. This time, the role of suffering domestic helper is played out by Vina Morales. Question, in which Middle East country was
Go
Sarah?
ahead, Eli.
UAE.
UAE, United Arab Emirates.
Yes.
Excellent. Well done.
Wow. Good job, Ellen. Good job, talaga. Wow.
Continue.
The question was, in which Middle East country was Sarah sentenced to die for the killing of her employer, whom she accused of attempted rape?
UAE, United Arab
Yes.
Emirates. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give our players a round of applause for this particular round called Blockbusters. Next time we're going to bring a snack and like eat some. But you know what? I actually didn't get to watch Notting Hill.
I haven't.
I
Well,
haven't
it's a
seen it.
must
But it's
see.
out on videos. I'm going to grab myself a copy. Okay,
Yes.
let's get an update on the scores at this point in time, Regine.
Okay, in the lead with 290 points from Marisil School, we have Ella.
Okay, not far back with 190 points from Marymount School, we have Timothy.
110 points for Pasay City South High School with Marcial.
All right, and finally France with 170 points from University of Santo Tomas High School. Okay, our players are doing excellent. We have one more quiz left, and it's called the
Megabyte.
dreaded Megabytes. And we're going to find out, because that's going to make or break our players to find out who goes home with a win, all right?
Okay, don't go away. The Digital LG quiz will be right back.
Crystal clear picture. Totally flat screen. Power surround sound. Flatron. Never seen before.
900,000 pesos na ang jackpot sa meron o wala. Meron ka lang makaka-jackpot o wala. Kaya tutok na sa Ipalaga.
Are you ready for the future?
When everything turns digital and television becomes cerebral. The Digital LG Quiz.
Do you qualify?
If you're a high school sophomore or junior in a public or private school with an average grade of 85 up, submit a certified true copy of your grades and endorsement letters from your class advisor and school principal, and brush up on all your subjects. Every school should send one official contestant and an alternate. Over 4 million pesos worth of cash, scholarships, and appliances are at stake for students and their schools. Register now at Alta Productions, Sagittarius Building, HV de la Costa Street, Makati City. Or contact Christy or Maan at 813-0598 or 818-4189 or page number 141-245-901. The Digital LG Quiz.
This is the trend of the future.
Only from the Philippines' best GMA.
Okay, welcome back to the Digital LG Quiz. Our players have been doing great the past 4 rounds. They've been gunning those joysticks and answering when they think they know the answer, and some of them have been rewarded for it. But we've come to the round called Megabytes, and we call it the
Okay.
dreaded Megabytes, actually.
Right, the dreaded Megabyte. Okay, everyone, our game board consists of 9 computer chips numbered 1 to 9, each representing a particular category. 7 of the chips are worth 30 points, where hidden somewhere there on our
Somewhere
board
there.
are 2 Digital Edge chips worth double in value, all of a 60 big points.
That's right, and since it's called Megabytes, the questions are actually tougher, and you may actually encounter tough luck. Why? Because in this round, we are going to be giving penalties for wrong answers. So for the 30-point chip, we take away 10 points if you answer incorrectly. But for the megabyte chip, for the Digital Edge chip, we will take away the entire 60 points if you answer incorrectly.
Yes. Now, if you've seen the show, you know that this is also a game of strategy.
Right.
That's because the player who uncovers any of the 2 Digital Edge chips has the option to either play or pass.
That's right.
Before the question is revealed. That player chooses to answer, then the question is revealed for him or her to answer alone.
That's right.
No
If the
help.
player decides to pass, then I shall ask all the other players if they'd like to play or pass. If you decide to play, you are required to give me an answer. And if there's more than one of you, you outgun each other. Unahan
Right.
kayo. Okay? If you decide to pass, well, then you can just stand there pretty and listen to the question. Okay?
And that's it. Okay, for this week's, our megabytes categories are nature, sports, art, astronomy, science and technology, languages, literature, history, and math.
Okay, so we start out with Marcial. Please choose the first category.
Number 9, math.
Aha, math.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm going to read this twice before the 30-second clock starts. Here we go. What fraction in lowest terms is the reciprocal of 34.5? Once again, what fraction in lowest terms is the reciprocal of 34.5? If you think about it, you don't really need to compute. If you know the answer, buzz in.
30 seconds, almost up. Okay.
Time's ticking away. No one has the answer? I'm sorry. Okay, the answer is 2 over 69. And how do you get that? Well, the reciprocal of 34.5 and the fraction of 34.5 is 69 over 2. And quite simply, the reciprocal is, you just invert the two numbers, 2 over 69. You knew that, Eli? Okay.
Oh, but
Too
yeah.
bad. Okay, so Marcial, you're still in control. Choose the next category.
Science and technology.
Science and technology.
Science and technology, okay.
Number 5. Here we go.
Name the German engineer who patented the world's first practical automobile powered
Go
by-
ahead, Timothy.
Henry Ford.
Not Henry
Not
Ford,
Henry
I'm
Ford.
sorry. Go ahead, France.
Carl Benz.
Carl
That's
Benz,
him.
exactly.
Okay, to complete the question, name the German engineer who patented the world's first practical automobile powered by an internal combustion engine in 1885. Wow, wait.
Carl Benz. Well
Good.
done. Go ahead, France. Choose the next category.
Sports.
Sports. Here we go. Okay, that would be number 2. Sports. The decathlon, the 2-day, 10-event contest that determines the world's greatest athlete, begins with a 100-meter dash and ends with what other track race? Go ahead, Eli.
Marathon.
I'm sorry, not the marathon. We'll have to take away 10 points from you, but that's okay. The other players, no? 5 seconds. The answer, 1,500 meters. They have to run 1,500 meters. That's their last event.
Wow.
That's why they're called the world's greatest athlete after they complete all 10 events. Okay, France, choose the next category.
Literature.
Literature.
Literature. Okay, now, France, this is a digital edge question. Now, you have the option to either play or pass for the worth of 60 points. What will it be? Literature is your category. Would you like to play?
If you're confident with your knowledge of literature, go for it. You're a bit edgy. That's why it's called the digital edge chip. If you're edgy. I'm not helping him any.
I'll play.
He'll
Play,
play.
good.
Okay, let's give him a round of applause.
It's a good one to play.
Okay.
For the reason being, let me read this. Nathaniel Hawthorne's 1850 novel, The Scarlet Letter, is the story of Hester Prynne, who has been exiled from her village and must wear a scarlet or red A on her dress.
Adulteress or adultery.
Exactly. Well done. Well done.
The question was, what does the A stand for? And that's it.
Adulteress or adultery. Excellent.
Good.
You took the risk, and there you have it. The reward, 60 big points for you. Choose the next category.
History.
History. Okay, here we go. Under the category history. The Manila Grand Opera House calls itself the Theater with History because it was the site of the inauguration of what important gathering on October 16, 1907? Anyone? 5 seconds. A little Philippine history there. The answer, the First Philippine Assembly. Okay? The First Philippine Assembly. Okay, go ahead, France. You still have control. We have 4 more chips left.
Astronomy, number 4.
Okay.
Astronomy. Here goes. The sun generates energy by burning hydrogen to helium in its interior through what type of nuclear reaction? Burning hydrogen to helium.
The answer?
Answer is fusion.
Fusion.
What a nice word.
Go ahead, France. You still have control. We have 3 more chips left. And there's a digital edge chip somewhere there, so choose wisely.
Languages, number 6.
That's the digital edge question. France, would you like to play or pass? Languages. How confident are you in the category languages?
I'll pass.
You'll pass.
Pass.
Eli,
Good.
pass or play?
Pass.
Pass. Timothy. Marcel, pass or play?
Pass.
Pass.
Are you sure? You could go for broke. You're 110 points.
Or you can get up in the lead. There's only 2 left.
I'll read the question anyway. For no points, if you want to answer, go ahead. Name the 3 world languages with the most number of speakers. Would you know? Anyone? Audience? The answer, Mandarin, English, and Hindi. Okay, so I think France is beside himself. He made the right choice. Go ahead, France. There are no more digital edge chips. We have 2 more categories left, geography and arts. Which one will it be?
Geography.
Geography.
Geography. Here goes. Measured from sea level, what South American peak is the highest non-Asian mountain in the world?
That's hard.
Okay, the answer is Mount Aconcagua.
Mount
From-
Aconcagua in Argentina.
Yes, at 22,834 feet.
Okay,
Huge.
we have 1 more question left, and it's under the category arts. This is for all of you.
Yes.
This is crucial,
Okay.
very crucial, in fact. Here we go. What term describes the artistic movement or style that attempts to express the workings of the subconscious and is characterized by fantastic imagery and incongruous juxtaposition of subject matter? We're looking for an artistic movement. Start searching those memory banks for the various artistic movements that you know. Are we gonna let him have it? No. Timer was up. I'm sorry.
Okay.
The answer is surrealism. The answer is surrealism, and I think all of our chips are down. All of them have been answered, right? Okay, so let's get an update on the scores, Regina, at this point in time.
Okay, now we have our winner for today with 280 points from Marisul School. Ella, big round of applause.
From Marymount School, waging a great war. 180 points for Timothy.
Yes. Okay, next up we have 110 points for Pasay City South High School with Marcial.
And finally, a great match. Okay, 260 points for University of Santo Tomas High School. We have France. Okay, at this point, I like to tell France that don't worry, your score may be high enough to be the highest second placer when we complete this month's rounds. And who knows, you may gain a wild card ticket towards the next monthly finals. But tonight, or rather this morning, we have Eli as the winner. Congratulations. Okay. Ella, come join us here.
Ella, congratulations, young man.
Congratulations, big guy. Ella, okay.
So, who would you like to invite on stage? A teacher or your coach?
My coach,
What's the name?
Mr. Esteban.
Mr. Esteban, come on over here, sir.
No, sir.
Wow, congratulations. Any message to our champion?
Wala akong masabi.
Wala siya masabi.
So
He's
proud of
beside
you.
himself as well. At this point, Regina, allow me to call in our representative from LG Electronics, carrying something very special. Noel Guerrero, area manager. Sir, good morning.
Wow. Hello, sir.
And what is he carrying? A
What's
check
this?
worth 12,000 pesos. Sir, any message to our champion?
Well, first I would like to commend all our participants. It's no picnic joining this kind of competition, and it entails a lot of hard work, maybe a lot of hard thinking for that case, lots of discipline and lots of reading. And as the saying goes, we will have one winner. So I would like to congratulate our champion for today from Marisil School.
Thank you, thank you.